Hey folks, what's cracking? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Joey Helms, and in this video we will talk about the sickest movements that will definitely 100% up-level your drone footage. Let's jump right into it. You may have seen last week's video where I go into the top 7 tips to achieve cinematic drone footage. If not, I'll recommend checking it out after this video. I will link it up here as well in the description. But in this video, I will share with you the 8 essential aerial shots that Hollywood is using that you can easily achieve with your own drone. Just like that. Sounds like a plan? Alright, cinematic drone shot number 1 is the tilt up reveal, also look up shot called. It is the perfect way to open a video or a new sequence to introduce a new location or a subject, as it allows the viewer to gradually decode the scene as the camera tilts up. And it's super easy to pull off. You just tilt your camera downwards, fly forwards or backwards, and then slowly move up the camera so that the image and the scenery basically reveals itself. A slight alteration of this shot is the tilt down reveal. Luckily, the newer drones can tilt up their camera by 15 degrees, so you can start your shot looking up in the sky and then revealing your subject coming from the bottom. It's a nice little alteration. The second shot is the top-down shot, also called bird's eye view or spy satellite. No question, this is by far my favorite shot. It allows you to create an abstract image that kind of challenges the viewer to decode, but also allows you to create symmetry and gives you just an angle that is so unusual and unique. And it's again super simple to achieve. Just point the camera straight down and add some simple motion. A little pro tip, use Google Maps and their satellite imagery because it allows you to scout out easily locations that look visually intriguing from top down. It's a really nice way to save your time and battery and find really intriguing locations.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from?
Third is the tracking shot, where you basically follow a subject along the way. This can be shot from behind, from the side, from the front, any level, even top down. But the key is to follow the subject along the journey. This shot is a little bit more advanced if done manually, because you have to move the drone as well as keep the subject framed as you like it. But don't frown upon it, because most of the modern drones have various tracking modes that automatically enable you to follow a subject and track it by just pulling a box around it or following the controller. It is really easy to achieve these days, and I think it's a very powerful shot as you can show your subject moving through the scene and add a lot of dynamic to it. Fourth one is the crane shot, or also called the jib shot, and it is basically just emulating what a crane does on set, and especially raising the camera angle above the eye level and following the subject or revealing it. Very slow motions work here best. Next one up is the backwards reveal shot, also pullback shot called. It is an amazing tool to build up your scenery by flying backwards and revealing more and more of that scene, of that landscape. Obviously, this shot is even more impressive if you fly close by a subject. Again, just be careful, always safety first, and you don't want to harm anyone. But to make this easier, you can also shoot these shots flying forward and then reverse it in post, as long as there's no subject moving in clearly one direction, because you don't want to have someone biking backwards. That would just be weird. Alright, shot number 6 is the orbit shot, and similarly to the tracking shot, it is a little bit more of an advanced kind of shot if you do it manually, because you have to keep your subject in the center and literally orbit, fly around it. But again, most drones like the DJI ones have modes where you can automatically orbit around the point of interest, is what they call it on the DJI drones, and create really cool, intriguing, dynamic shots that not only show your subject but also the environment around it, and gives a great sense of scale as well. So it puts a lot of energy into your shots. Shot number 7 is the low altitude shot, or the dang it, I have to find my drone somewhere in the field shot. There's no doubt that with this kind of shot you can create a sense of speed and dynamic as you are rushing over the landscape really low. It is also a great visual contrast because most people fly their drone very high up, but there is definitely a huge value also flying low, similar to the jib shot, where you can achieve very interesting viewing angles by just flying fairly low. But let's say you fly over ice and then you fly over water, where people first think it might be just a simple camera movement, but how on earth did they transition from land to water? So this is when you actually can really achieve surprise effects through your drone footage. Last but not least, shot number 8 is flying just plain straight. There's nothing wrong with this. It's very simple. You just go straight ahead. It usually works very well as you are shooting a little bit of a slower scene with slower paced music, and is again very much used also in Hollywood to establish a shot as well, to just show what the environment is like. There you have it, 8 key shots that you can pull off today to achieve cinematic drone footage. I want you to let us know what was your favorite shot and what are you using most often, and are there any movements that I haven't mentioned? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, and obviously if you haven't done so, please hit subscribe and the bell to get notified for new uploads. There will be more coming. I just got a new camera. In fact, I'm filming on it right now. It is a cinematic camera and I want to talk about it. I won't reveal which one it is. Maybe someone can guess it. Let us know in the comment section below as well. But with that, I'm out of here. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, whenever you are around this beautiful planet. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Bye-bye.